Welcome back to KW, and we're going to talk about my favorite cleaning product ever. So, I was introduced to this back in 2020 by one of my surgeon friends after I ran out of Clorox Professional Hydrogen Peroxide Cleaner. See, at the time, that was only available to health professionals and not, or to medical professionals rather, and not to the general public. But that changed a few months into 2020 post COVID. So, Vital Oxide is a very versatile cleaning product, but relatively unknown. It kills so many bacteria and fungus. It deactivates so many viruses. It's probably the best on the market, in my opinion. So let me get my thoughts together. I'm actually going to write this out so I can make it easy to tell y'all what's up. Because if I don't, I'll be rambling forever and it's going to be a long video. And I don't think y'all want that. Do you? Maybe. I don't know. So I use Vital Oxide as a multi-purpose cleaner more than anything else, but it's a disinfectant, a deodorizer, a cleaner, obviously. It's a food contact sanitizer, it's antimicrobial and virucide, which is still antimicrobial. It uses stabilized chlorine dioxide, this lovely formula here, which is a powerful disinfectant that eventually breaks down into water, oxygen, and table salt, making it less corrosive than things like bleach. So bleach, as we all know, is chlorine bleach, right? And that's a completely different compound to chlorine dioxide. Chlorine dioxide is less caustic, it's safer, it's gentler than bleach, and many other antiseptics and antimicrobials. Plus, it remains effective under organic load. Organic load meaning, living things that you're trying to kill, like mold. Bleach breaks down into trihalomethanes and haloacetic acids and other harmful byproducts. So bleach works freaking amazing. That's no question. But why not have something that works just as good or maybe better than bleach and is safer for you by far? Sounds like a win-win to me. Keep in mind, sure, there are other products of chlorine dioxide on the market, but personally, Vital Oxide's formulation is special. My favorite thing about this product is it's a pretty powerful broad spectrum antimicrobial. Yes, that means it works on bacteria, fungi, like mold, viruses, and more. But how, right? As a whole, this particular chlorine dioxide formulation is a very powerful oxidant. It works by removing a single electron from other compounds during a chemical reaction. This product weakens the molecular bonds of microbes, causing their cells to break apart. I have a bit of mold in one of my apartment's bathrooms, and also some time ago in one of my cars due to a leak that I eventually found out to be from my sunroof and in my trunk. The mold in my car was under the front passenger seat because someone left food in my car. Regardless, with this, I've never had a problem again. You never want to leave mold, especially black mold, hanging around you anywhere, especially your bathroom, your bedroom, your kitchen, your fridge, your car, anywhere. If the mold is really, really bad and affecting you negatively, affecting your family, please get some professional help to eradicate the mold. You can work with this if it's not crazy, if it's not insane, then you're here with me. Let's do this. Because you see, the problem isn't 100% the mold that you see, but the spores they release. Vital Oxide kills mold and mildew on a molecular level by neutralizing the spores and inhibiting fungal growth without damaging the surface that you're treating. You see, mold, spores, yeah. But the bigger issue is the same thing with all fungi. It's a fact with all fungi, including mushroom, mold, etc. They have a network of mycelium. If that's not addressed, you're gonna see regrowth fast, like quick. Fortunately, Vital Oxide penetrates both soft and hard porous surfaces, destroying the roots and mycelium of tough mold and mildew. It has a residual effect, preventing mold regrowth, and I believe they said up to a month on fabric and a week on other hard surfaces. Let me check their site and double check that because it's been years since I've read that. I'm just going off what I remember. Anyway, I'm going to show you I'm going to show you a real-time situation of mold in one of my apartment's bathrooms, so that way we'll see this together, how well this can work and how long it can stay away. So when the time is right, we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so back to how it works. It chemically alters certain amino acids that contain sulfur, such as cysteine and methionine, which are crucial for forming cell walls. When the proteins containing these amino acids are destroyed, the cell wall ruptures, leading to the death of the microbe. VitalOxide can kill 99.99% of bacteria in less than 1 minute. When it comes to viruses, I want to start off by reminding you all that you can't kill something that's not alive, right? Duh. So therefore, killing viruses doesn't make any sense. Everyone says it. I'm just saying it doesn't make any sense. I say deactivating viruses because that's exactly what our immune systems will do. Immunotherapy and products like VitalOxide and Lysol and bleach and all that stuff. As gnarly as SARS-CoV-2 was, I was and always will be more concerned with gastroenteroviruses such like rotavirus. VitalOxide takes care of viruses in a few ways. Going back to the electrons, taking electrons from viruses weaken their molecular bonds, causing the cells to break apart, like I mentioned earlier. This process alters the protein involved in their structure and decreases enzyme function, leading to the virus being deactivated and disassembled. Its active ingredient, the stabilized chlorine dioxide, oxidizes the viral particles, rendering them inactive. When I think about it, that's probably the initial attack. In fact, disrupting the proteins, like I mentioned with the amino acids, the sulfur-containing ones, disrupting the proteins involved in the structure and enzyme function of not only viruses, but bacteria and fungi and the like, get affected, causing their death. It's really fascinating how this thing works. I love it. If there's anything I don't like in any of my cleaning products, is fragrance and dyes, right? I don't particularly care how a product looks visually with the color. I don't always care how it smells either. If it doesn't smell like garbage, if it smells really bad, that's one thing, but I don't always care how it smells either, because I don't like long lingering smells unless I can control what the smell is like. And that's what I like about VitalOxide. They make it just the way it is, without fragrances or dyes. There's no several types with different smells and all that stuff. Okay, so because of that, there are no fumes, no toxic residues, or harsh chemicals in this product. It earned the lowest toxicity level, which is category 4 from the EPA, meaning you don't need to wear protective equipment when using it for general cleaning. You don't need to wear gloves, or like Lysol or bleach. It's NSF certified as a food contact surface sanitizer, meaning it can be used on kitchen surfaces without needing to be rinsed. From the last time a big part of that is because of what it breaks down into. For the last time I checked, again, which is a while ago, none of the components at concentrations equal to or greater than 0.1% are listed as known carcinogens. And I line this up with lists from IARC, NTP, OSHA, and I think ACGIH. I gotta double check all that, but either way, last time I checked, it was great, and the formula has not changed. The formula has not been changed. So this is really important because that's something I worried about at first. Because it's something that can disinfect so much, how bad can it be for your skin? Aside from your lungs when you're breathing it in, right? As for skin contact, VitalOxide was designed to be gentle and non-irritating. I guinea pigged myself, as usual, while paying close attention to its stimulus and visual changes for 5 minutes by using this product, just spraying it to clean around without wearing any gloves. And I didn't notice anything harmful to my hands after spraying them, and that was years ago. Don't do that though, please, just in case. It's not a skin product. It's not a skin sanitizer. Don't do that. Wash it off with soap and warm water like I did, and like I always do when I use it and it drips on my hand. Anyway, it should not cause any skin irritation, and it's not a skin sensitizer either, but just avoid prolonged contact. That's the obvious stuff. Just do it. I generally use gloves when using this thing on a normal basis, so just do it anyway. If you don't want to, that's on you, but I'm just saying, just be cautious. Just wash your hands when you're done using it. Here at Kisashi Wellness, we focus on balance. We focus not only on the Atma, the soul, the mind, and the body, but we're here to have a better impact on our beloved planet, nature, prakriti. We need to make sure our planet is healthy. This is important for every product that I buy and stick with. Fortunately, VitalOxide, it was designed to be environmentally friendly. After you use it and it does its thing, the chlorine dioxide will eventually break down into water, oxygen, and table salt. It contains no ozone-harming volatile organic compounds, VOCs, which are commonly found in conventional disinfectants and contribute to air pollution. So just imagine, if those things contribute to air pollution, imagine inside your home. You know what I'm saying? There's no real wind blowing inside your home. So I like to keep things simple. VitalOxide replaces bleach for me, ammonia-based cleaners, and deodorizers in my home. Simple as that. So it comes in a few sizes, sprays and bulk options. You also have the options of mist things, which I'm going to be using in one of my cars. I have to make sure that thing is really good. It's been sitting for 2 years, and it has been occupied by a lot of creatures because I didn't really get it. I cleaned it out last year with VitalOxide, but early this year I had an accident and broke my femur. So because of that, I could not travel to my car, which is not in my state, and do what I have to do. So therefore, when I go back to it, either later on this year or early next year, you know what's happening. I'm going to document the entire process. So if you're ever interested, you ever want to get a project car, or if one of your cars, which is kind of sitting around, or anyone who's dealing with, problems in post hurricane or floods, and you want to save your car, do it. I'll show the whole process. I'll break it down from the beginning, even before I go to my car. That way, if you're dealing with this now and don't know what to do, then you have an idea. So let's get back into it. When I first bought this, I purchased all three, which is the small spray. I'll show you. The small spray, the large spray, and this right here as well. 3.78 liter refill. And I'm going to read out some things from here just to give y'all an idea of what you're going to be getting into if you decide to get this product. Now, for those who are asking, oh man, it's plastic. How you save the planet with plastic? It should be glass. Well, I agree. I do use a lot of glass stuff. They made this in this particular plastic for a reason. Now, you can put this in glass if you want to. If you have an empty glass bottle, make sure you clean it out no matter what other spray was in there. Clean it out completely, let it dry, and then you can refill it with that. You don't have to keep buying the plastic spray bottles, which I don't. This is the only one that I have of that size, and it's the only one I have of this size. But if I ever did discard these, that's the end of that. I have small spray bottles of glass and large ones as well. But this is what they have. They do have it in tubs if you want to do the tubs, but either way, that's what I use. I will double check with VitalOxide about putting it in glass, but I'm sure it's perfectly fine. But these are all recyclable too. So if you're going to use plastic stuff, make sure you recycle them properly. Their lab tests on how they work and what they work for, and the SDS are all available on their website. It's easy to find and it's really easy to read. So not just anyone who's a medical or health professional who knows that language can read it. Anyone can read the information that they have. So you're good to go. So I'm going to focus the camera on the big one here so that y'all can read this with me. So as I mentioned, this is NSF approved. No rinse required for food contact surfaces. Just excellent. You can use it for residential. I know some things you can't use in residential, but you can here, which is absolutely amazing. It is tough on germs. It's easy on surfaces. I really haven't had any issues spraying this on anything, even on clothing. I literally have sprayed this on clothing after being in a pathogenic environment. So yeah, it's really awesome. Now again, it takes 60 seconds to kill a lot of bacteria, but I do like to leave it on for longer. There are other bacteria that this will kill, and the contact time is 5 to 10 minutes. When it comes to disinfecting viruses, the contact time is between 5 to 10 minutes depending on which viruses, including canine influenza, rotavirus, hantavirus, HIV, RSV. There's a whole bunch of different types. Now there's certain strains of viruses that work better, of course, but as a general thing, that is how this works. I can't be more clear when I say do not spray this on yourself. You do not want to spray this product on yourself. You don't want this on your cuts. You don't want this to get into your skin. You don't want this to get into your mouth. Absolutely not. Do not drink this. I don't care what I said about how safe this product is. Do not get this into your skin. All right. This product is not to be used as a terminal sterilant or a high-level disinfectant on any surface or instrument that is introduced directly into the human body or into or in contact with the bloodstream. So that being said, if you get this on your hands, if your hands aren't cut, you're good. It's no problem at all. Just make sure you wash your hands with soap and water. Is not a big deal. Okay, you just don't want to consume this. You don't want to drink this. You don't want to put it on your food and eat it or anything like that. Like once it's just sitting on a counter, it'll break into water, oxygen, table salt, and whatnot. And that's fine. At that point, you're good to go. All you have to do is just follow the directions and you are safe. Just do not put this directly as this liquid into your body or directly as this liquid into or in contact with the blood or mucous membranes like your eyes or your mouth. Okay, it's that simple. It's very safe. Just don't do something dumb with it. So I mean, really, with that little disclaimer out the way, that's only to say just be safe using any product that is a disinfectant or a cleaning product. You don't want to consume these things. They're not meant to be consumed. If you want to handle, viruses or pathogens in your body, there are so many other ways to do it. For example, let me show you something. Stay right there. I'll show you. I really could have just got up and walked and got it, but whatever. For example, this right here from Gaia is an excellent, absolutely amazing antimicrobial product. The echinacea, the golden seal, the propolis. I think there's myrrh in this as well. There's Oregon grapefruit, thyme, licorice. So be cautious with this one if you have hypertension, of course. But this is an excellent product, and there's many other great products out there for you to consider using if you want something that's antimicrobial. So I purchased it directly from their website, which is VitalOxide.com. And in fact, their prices are pretty good. Some people may say the cost is really high. Lysol or bleach is a lot less expensive, which may be very much true. But the cost for my health blows all of that out of the water. And you don't have to use too much either. Like I literally barely even got into this and I only now have to refill. So with that, I am going to cut this video here. Again, if you want this product, it is amazing. I will be continuing to buy this as long as they keep the formulation the same, or if they make it better, all power to them. I'll be here as a customer forever. Again, not affiliated with the company, but I mean, if they want to work with me to get some kind of discount to you guys, by all means, I will be able to do that. I will love to do that with them because I do support this company and how they make their product. So with that said, K-Dubs out. Till next time.